Good morning. I have just parked up in the grounds of Ripley Castle, about 3 miles north of Harrogate, for the Guy Fawkes 10. Now this is a race that I haven't run for over 13 years, maybe a bit longer. It's Poppy's birthday weekend, but she's at somebody else's birthday party, so I have taken the opportunity while I can to run the Guy Fawkes 10. It's such an awesome race. It is hilly, and there's speculation that this may be the last year. It's such a brilliant race. They name the hills. The goodie bag is renowned for being full of chocolate. But I think the castle is being sold, and so they're not sure if they'll get permission going forward. So fingers crossed that they do, because this race is special. So 2 race registration to get my number, but I'm excited about this one. There's a steady stream of runners heading to Race HQ, but what I'm getting really excited about is, can you see the coach in the background there? I've just remembered that at Parkrun yesterday, there was a whole group of runners who said that they were getting a coach here, so I've been excited about this race since this time yesterday, so maybe we'll see each other. I think there's 1,000 people running today, so yeah, who knows? Nidd Valley Road Runners organised this race. I was trying to figure out how old this race was. Heading into registration. Oh, it's noisy in here. Oh, here we go. Are there queues? There's not really any queues. That's awesome. I've collected my race number. It's very busy in there. I'm number 333, which I think is an awesome number. And look who I found. It's Guy Fawkes, obviously. But they said he's not running. You're not running? I don't even know what that means. How far?
Until I get caught.
Until he gets caught. Oh, do you set off before us? What's your lead?
Not much.
Not much. So he's not going to run far at all. Well, good luck. Thank you. Right, let's go get organised for this race. We're here at the start and I'm getting vague recollections of the finish. Now, it's a beautiful finish, but you come uphill and into the castle, which is stunning, but again, it is uphill. So into here, and then I wonder if that van is full of goodie bags. I wonder if that van's got all the chocolate in. I'm not feeling very awake today, so maybe I need to raid it beforehand. But what a pretty place to finish. Really, really hope the new owners let the race go ahead next year, because it would definitely be a shame to lose this race. I'm currently not in the middle of, actually. I've just had my house rewired. I was about to say I'm currently in the middle of a house rewire. So yeah, I've just had my house rewired. It's a total mess. Spent all of yesterday shifting furniture about after a week climbing mountains in Scotland. So my knees hate me. I absolutely cracked one of my knees yesterday. So I'm slightly worried about the downhill today. So I'll see how it goes. I think from recollection there's 3 main hills on this course, and they're all named. I can't remember the names of all of them. I feel like there's something like the Birstwith Brute, and one of them is definitely called For Fork's Sake, which is perfectly named. So can't wait to get to that. And yeah, as I said, I think it's the downhills that are going to be a problem. But let's find out. Race starts in about 10 minutes now.
Welcome to Ripley for what is the 39th running of the Guy Fawkes 10 race. Sadly, this might be the last time that we run the race on this course of Ripley. Oh, I know you love Birstwith. And next year's race will almost certainly be on a different venue. The start is quite narrow. You have to go through a farm gate here, and that's quite a narrow start for the race. So just take it easy through there, please. Just a reminder that the run is on open road, there's no road closures. Good luck and have a good run.
Let's go to the start. Heading to the start. I'm sort of a bit far forward here. Off we go. So narrow little start here, over the start mat. Oh gosh, that man nearly fell over. I don't really want to be tripping over. downhill start is my knees not loving it. So a downhill start, but then straight up a little hill to get us warmed up for what's to come. Interesting things from the race briefing. 39 years. So next year will be the 40th year. So that is a shame if it has to be somewhere else. What else? 70 marshals on course. That's impressive. And 50 helping in the village. That's awesome. Morning, Vicky. Yeah, you have a great race. So yeah, huge thanks to everyone who's volunteered today. Really, really appreciate it. Half a mile in, still heading uphill. Not one of the named hills though, but lots of sort of repositioning because it's such a narrow start with that many runners. So if you're wanting a decent time at this race, you do really need to start front sort of 3 rows. I was way further forward than I wanted to be, but we'd gone to check out the castle and then sort of got trapped in. So I'm waiting for people to pass until I'm with sort of the speed that I want to run today. Thank you guys, thank you. Mile 1. Just 9 more of those. That was an intense mile though, super busy. Gaps just starting to form now, so it'll be nicer once it settles down and we get a bit wider paths. A man just ran past wearing headphones. No! There's a hard line against headphones in this race. No headphones at all. His were bone conducting, but the race instructions are very clear. No headphones, including bone conductors, or you get disqualified. Lots of support here at the top of this big hill. Not one of the named hills though. I just said going up that. Is this the biggest hill? That's a joke. We know it gets a lot worse than that. This is why you're not allowed headphones. So a few cars have just come towards us. You can see those fine, but the cars just come from behind us. It's not closed roads and they want to keep us all safe. So yeah, absolutely no headphones at the Guy Fawkes 10. Thank you, Marsha.
Alright, before the big one.
From memory, this is a pretty big downhill. Now, I'm not sure what my knee's going to think, so just going to take the downhills nice and steady. Flying downhill at 2 miles. So those 2 miles have gone pretty quickly. And the views, that's what we climb for, isn't it? The views have started. It's only going to get better as we do more climbing later into the race. Just running into Birstwith now, home of the Brute. So, big hill number 1, the Birstwith Brute, coming up. My watch has just beeped 10% battery. So it's a quarter of the way through the race and I forgot to charge my Garmin. Not my first race. Never mind. I have started Strava on my phone, so although it's less accurate, it'll still count, because obviously if it's not on Strava, it doesn't count. Look how many marshals there are. Just awesome. Thank you so much, Rachel. He's like, keep smiling. Got to smile up this hill. To be fair, we've all chosen to do it, paid to do it, so we may as well enjoy it. Even though I suspect there may be a fair deal of type 2 fun today. Mile 3. As we start, yeah, this is the fun bit. Yeah. There we go. Oh my goodness. Ooh.
Keep left. Keep left.
That's right. Oh my goodness. These are guys, these marshals doing so well. Thank you. Oh. I can see the name. I'm going to stop and show you the sign. Look at that. Oh dear. Thank you. It's what we're here for. Exactly that. Here we go. Let's go up there. It's a road full of people walking, and then the odd impressive runner flying up it. Oh, lady stopped to walk. Man in green still going though. Unbelievable. What an effort. You know, hills that are so steep and so long, they just hurt your back. I'm like, my lower back hurts. Oh dear. It's not an easy race. Would love to see the front runners fly up here. This is the worst hill though, so good to be getting this out of the way. It does flatten out for a little bit, so it's nice to have a bit of a run. My lower back needs it. But then it climbs again. Loving it. Some running, some walking. I've joined the walkers again. Got to love a motivational sign at the top of the hill. Keep going. Nearly there. And actually most people have started running again, so I shall join them. We're off the top of the hill now. Thank goodness. What a brute. Someone was like, can we do it again? And someone else was like, yeah, we can. Twice more. 2 more named hills. So there's 2 water stations today, one at around 4 miles, one at around 8 miles. The first one is just up here on our left. And we need a drink after that hill. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Hooray for using compostable cups. Big thumbs up. I've got some water on me, but I did actually just have some of that as well because it's mild. I am sweating today, so I need those liquids. And it was so cold. It was really lovely. I feel like I've thrown half of it over myself. Actually, that was quite nice. I'm so hot. Thank you, marshals. In the background there, Menwith Hill. Didn't realise we were that close to Menwith Hill. Oh, as we head downhill, which normally I'd love, but today my knee hates. This is definitely not the ideal race to do after a week mountain climbing in Scotland and the day after cracking your knee. Like, I can't do the uphills and I can't do the downhills, and it's all uphill and downhill. Very little flat on this race. Hooray! You know what 5 miles means? Halfway! But, thank you, Marshall. But, not halfway in terms of elevation because we've got 2 massive hills to come. That's maybe not the best halfway motivational chat, but it's true. We're just coming up to 6 miles and we've been running downhill for a really long time, which would normally be great, but in this race it only means one thing. So yeah, to be fair, quite like to get these hills out of the way. This is what we needed. We needed just to be here so we can tick another one off. So here we are, the Swincliffe. That's what I couldn't remember. I knew it was a swine. The Swincliffe Swine. Let's get it done. For some reason, not finding this one too bad. I feel like I should be walking. But yeah, I'm still running. What's going on? I only threw in a couple of walking steps up there. I don't know what happened. My legs were like, yeah, this is fine. So, winning. The swine, not so swiney. The brute was utterly horrific. So, 1 more hill to go. At mile 7, we've got a helicopter overhead and 3 miles to go. The marshal just said 3/4 of a mile downhill, so we'll take that because this is a lovely gradient, so we can just float down here. Thank you. That was the tidiest drink station. Just beeped 8 miles. Where is it? There it is. So come on, 1 hill left. Let's get to this finish I'm ready to be at the finish now. A nasty little hill here. Oh my goodness, it's not even the final named hill. Well, they are going fast. That is fast to be parting runners. Nice van though. Right, I want to get to this last hill and get it done. It is the last big hill. The sign just wasn't at the bottom. I was like, oh my God, where is the last hill? This is it. And it's got the best name of all. Look at that. That's exactly right. For Fawkes' sake.
Well done.
Thank you, Marshall. Hooray for the top of the hill. Oh, that is nice to be off. That first hill, just, it's so hard. These next two, not so bad. Obviously you're further into the race, but they're nowhere near as long and nowhere near as steep. Sorry, what is this? What? There's 3 hills. What is this? Why is it named? Hollybank Hill. What is that? Is it the finish hill? It does finish uphill. I don't know. Why are there 4 signs? There should only be 3 signs. A lot has changed in 13 years. I think the hill starts here at 9 miles. But it's so beautiful. How can we not enjoy it? It's tough, it's uphill and it's at the finish. But it's lovely. Right, let's finish this race. We know what this hill is like because we ran down it at the start. Less than a mile to the chocolate. That is the motivation I need to get me up this hill. It's flattened out a bit and it's nearly the finish, so I'm running it. Thank you guys. Look at this support with less than half a mile to go. A little bit of downhill before the final uphill, and this time it's actually the last hill. Well done. Flexing his t-shirt. That's okay at this point now. It's not like 2 miles back while we're slogging uphill. Oh, and actually, I might just show you here on the left. It's very beautiful. Look at that. It's so lovely. But to the finish. So this is the final hill. This is where you want to walk, but you can't. There's too much support, too many people. And then the castle there. Oh, my legs, thank you so much. My legs are like fully gone. But the support is just so good. How can you not love this? Yay! Thank you. Yay! Into the castle. Thank you guys. And into the finish. Beep, 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 beep. Thank you. Thank you so much. Old school timing chips.
Well done.
Look at that. So usually these days your timing chip is on the back of your number. I quite love the nostalgia of tying the chip to my shoe, like the old days. Been given a bottle of water and then this is why we've run. An amazing goodie bag. I will look at that in a minute. Oh my goodness, so the t-shirts ahead say male and female. That is awesome. Like my massive bugbear is male t-shirts or unisex, so it's actually male for everyone. So this is awesome. Hooray for little race miracles. There's 2% left on my Garmin. How is that even possible? So I was like 2.5 miles in when it was like beep, 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 10%. So I'm so happy. It will be on Strava. It will count. Thank goodness for that. The important things in life, right? I was saying how impressed I was that there was a women's fit t-shirt. Only now I'm like, oh, this is a bit snug. You just can't please people. I've just started looking in the goodie bag though, and actually you can please people because I'm so happy. Look at this. So I was like, okay, tea and coffee. I don't drink tea and coffee. Oh, there's my water from the finish. Okay, are you ready? Love those. Love those. Love those. Oh, love those. Look at this. There's all of the chocolate. A fudge, a Freddo. I'm so pleased Poppy's not here because I would not get to eat these. And actually Poppy can have those because I don't think they're veggie. Look at that. Who needs trick-or-treating when you've got the Guy Fawkes 10? I'm already eating a lolly. That was an epic race. I am so cold now. So I'm in the van eating the goodie bag and I'm going to head out, but it's a bit gridlocked here at the moment. What a race. Huge thanks to all of those marshals out there. It's a bit of a cold day if you're marshalling. Thanks for cheering us up the hills, showing us the way and just being so enthusiastic. What a race. What a shame if it's not here next year for the 40th year. I have a feeling though that even if it's not here, the race will continue. It's got such momentum and history behind it. So yeah, fingers crossed for next year. Anyway, huge thanks to you guys for watching the video, all of the usual things. Give the video a like. I'd give you a thumbs up, but I'm holding a lolly. Give the video a like if you've enjoyed it. And subscribe for more running adventures. And I will see you on the next one. Take care.